Hello, hello. Let me just fix this real quick. And we can start. This is good. Does this look good? This looks goofy as fuck. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all doing great. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer. I started with the introduction. Okay, it's okay. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer, and I do illustration every day to prove it to people that it ain't that hard. It ain't that hard. I'm probably gonna be a little goofy this stream, and I'm gonna be a little silly. Okay, I need to look at the camera as well. I'm gonna be a little goofy and a little silly and a little, silly goose because I'm a little tired. And when I'm a little tired, I get a little silly. I do a little bit of trolling. So that's what's gonna happen in this stream. Probably not a lot is gonna get done, but that's also okay because we're doing this every day. I ain't going nowhere. So, now, what else? How's it going? Like, how's it going? I'm asking you guys, and I'm asking myself as well. Honestly, it's great. It's today was a little bit overwhelming. I think no, it wasn't overwhelming. I just get overwhelmed easily. But yeah, it was fun. The day was very fun. Yeah, who the fuck cares about this dude's day, man? I'm just here trying to watch some fucking design stream. Can we do that? Okay, fine. We can do that. Alright. Where we at? Let's see. We got these balls over there, and we got these are not balls, these are spheres. Oh, look at this beautiful animation. Beautiful animation. Look at this. Check this out. What is it? After Effects. Oh my god, here we go. Oh, it worked. Okay. Look at this beautiful, beautiful animation. Look at that. Amazing stuff. But no, okay. These are our shape layers. This is fine. Like, I've done this like at the very end of the stream because I just wanted to have something moving, yesterday was intended to with me studying the animation and actually get the textures and everything, but it didn't work out that way, like, at all. So I ended up like looking up like troubleshooting what the extension does, and I worked with that. And what else? I did some troubleshooting for some other stuff, but oh yeah, and with the extension, it was taking so goddamn long. The link between the Photoshop layers and After Effects, and it was not very efficient, and I had to look for another way. So what I did was I exported the texture layers, and actually they are already in this file, aren't they? Stills, yeah. Okay, so okay. Since we have these lined up, we can go here and then delete these keyframes because we don't need them. And there it is. Okay, so we're not gonna use the pen right now. We're just gonna have those in here, and then we're going to add the layers, texture layers. Okay, let me grab. Let me see. Streaming, intro video, frames. Yeah, grab this layer. This isn't really a texture, but I'm gonna be using it as like a mask for these balls. Yeah, so I don't know how this is gonna work. Go here, set matte, and then choose ellipse. No, choose this layer. Nothing. Source, masks. I think it's the other way around. Wait, does that mean that I'm gonna have like a bunch of layers that wait. YouTube, come on. I'm trying to work over here. So if you want any, okay, nobody cares. Wait, let me. There it is. That's there. Let's get back here. Yeah. So okay, I think we need to take that as a mask. Layer. Take this one. Okay. Can we duplicate the effect so it takes on another? Oh, interesting. It takes on the intersection between the shapes. That's, oh my god. I think I just figured something out. What the fuck? You seen that shit? I think I figured out a use for scent mats. Isn't this insane? Wee. Okay. So we can't do that. What if it's 3? Is it the intersection between the 3 layers? That's crazy. This, okay. Let's see. Alright. This is this is right here. It is. Oh my god, bro. This is awesome. This is awesome. The fact that I just this was brought to my attention in just like a joke. It's cool. Okay, so I have to create a bunch of these layers basically. Or I don't really need to do that. I can just pre-compose these motherfuckers, call them balls, pause, and then come here, go to balls, and there it is. And then we can animate these inside. So for example, we can animate the position, go into here, drop it there, move these outside, boom. And then here we're gonna have, that's it. Okay, the animation is not gonna be moving. The texture, it's not the texture. What is it? What do I call this? An overlay? I don't even know what to call it. Okay. So we'll take care of that later. We need to bring out the textures, bring out the whole ocean. And by the way, the background is going to be Escola. What is Escola? There it is. We can make a solid color, even though I don't like solid colors. There it is. Call it background. Background. Okay. And then we are going to grab its texture, which is not this one. This is one. This one's going to be, yeah, this one. Oh my god, I'm a little goofy. Okay. Am I watching my own stream? I should not be doing that. Okay. And this is going to be either overlay. I'm not sure. I think it's overlay, yeah. It's opacity, 100%. Sweet. And it's okay, so how do I animate its scale? Am I going to work on the scale, or what's going to happen? Let me just hide the balls. Okay. Wait. No, I don't think that's right. We'll see though. We'll see. So this is our texture. Great. The way I'm going to move it, I haven't decided yet. Wait, let me see. The stream, man, the stream is fucking with me real hard right now. Come on, baby. Hello. Come on, baby. Hello. The stream is working fine. I'm not sure like what's
The stream is working fine.
happening.
I'm not sure.
Like it's giving me like an error. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's get back to this. So what I did last time, I went onto the scale, and every 4 frames, I animated it like this. This is a -100, and then I went in here, and this is also a -100, and then I went here, and this is 100, right? And then that's it, and then the loop repeats, and then you go here, you copy this, you paste it, and then these 5 frames you just repeat them. Go in here and go in here, and there you have it. That looks insane. Oh wait, these these should be hold frames. See, that's not it. That's not it. So maybe the turbulent displace is a better option. Turbulent displace. It's not animated by default. Okay, good to know. We go to random seed maybe, and then time times 50. Let's see what that. Oh my god, that actually doesn't feel bad. Wait, let me reduce. It's not complexity. It's wait, speed. Is there speed to it? Because it feels very fast right now. Or we can just posterize time. Posterize time. 4 frames. I don't know what that stands for. I think it's 4 frames. No. Undefined value used. And oh, I think this should be above this one. Okay, I see. That feels a little better. But that also feels, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe up the amount. Ooh. Maybe we up the frame rate. I think that's the number of frames. And then we reset this. And then we increase the size. And then we decrease the amount. Then increase the size. And this is too fucking fast. How do I decrease its it's so fast, isn't it? This isn't supposed to be this fast. Oh, 10 times 50. No, I think it should be times 5. That's cooler, I think. Let's reset these two. Okay, we'll keep that for now, but I might change it later. I might change it. Okay. Now that's that. That's good. That's good. Now with these balls right here, these balls, I don't understand. We can hide this. This is a set mat, and it's taking this from the balls, so we can literally hide the balls, and then we can move this. Position, scale, whatever. Okay, so we can move these, right? But this is just a layer. I'm moving the layer. I'm not moving the actual balls, am I? Well, that should be the case, but that's not it, is it? This is weird. This is a weird behavior. Oh. Wait, let me try to understand this. This layer is taking the balls layer as a mat, okay? So we can hide the mat. The mat gets always gets disabled. So if we hide the mat here and we animate these, is the animation going to carry on? It is going to carry on. But why though? Okay, but do I really have to understand it? I feel like if I'm not understanding something, I really need to understand it. But what time is it now? I mean, I'm 15 minutes in. I can try to figure this out. Um, we have a set mat. This is just a layer. This is just a layer. Okay, this is a layer. But then we move these motherfuckers. Interesting. These are just the black layers that we have. Like nothing changed in here. Also, this is very interesting. Can we do that? Can we do like the effect where in Illustrator you blend two layers? That would be cool. That would be very cool. Okay. So this is a layer. I'm literally moving the layer. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. When I pick the layer, I'm going to move the layer. This is yeah. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, this makes sense. This is fine. This is cool. But when we move the balls, these balls are just, you know, there. Okay. But when we move the balls inside of the pre-comp, that's when it moves. How does that work? I guess you can say that. Yeah. It makes sense. It's very weird. And I've done it like instinctively. I didn't know that it was going to be this weird, but I think I do get it. I think I do get it, and I think I can move on from this. Okay, I can move on. Let me grab the next texture right now, which is, let me see, this one. And this one is going to be applied to the balls. Okay. Let's see. Put this here. Alpha. Oh. And then up. What is happening? No. Don't do that. I just want to apply this to this layer. And I'm going to do that by... I don't know how I'm going to do that. How did I do it in Photoshop? I blended these motherfuckers. That's how I did it. Scat. I mean, I can pre-comp them as well, but there's gonna be a lot of pre-comps. I don't want to put like a bunch of pre-comps needlessly, because the project's gonna get very sort of like rooted, and I don't want that to happen. I want to be able to see everything in front of me, because I do forget like what layers are in what compositions, and it gets really complicated. So this is lighten, this is difference, this is soft light. Hey, hello there. Well, hello there. I think it's, yeah. I think soft light works. Okay, am I going to need to redo the brushes? Hopefully not. We'll see. Hopefully not. Okay. So I'm not sure if alpha and then turn this back to normal. No. How do I restrain this? Set matte and restrain it to this layer. Layer 23. I have to name. Come on, bruh. This is also interesting. The fact that... Okay. So source, masks, alpha channel, luminance. Okay, so maybe keep the alpha channel and then invert. Invert the matte stretch to fit. Composite matte and pre-multiply. all of this fucking doesn't fucking matter. So come away here, man. What is happening? This is set to balls. Okay, and let's do this again. This is going to be set to this layer, and this is going to be normal, and it's hidden. This is going, yeah, this is on that. So what's happening? Why is it not applying to only that layer? Maths are confusing as fuck. I don't understand how, like, this is applying only to, this is layer 1, it's literally applying it to itself. And it's not, its opacity is, it's very faded. I don't understand it. And when you invert the matte, it gets a little darker, but that's about it. Blue channel, that's, come on. Hue, luminance, alpha. Do I just fucking give up on this bitch? Wait, let me do this. Actually, I'm going to, no, okay. I'm going to take the effect, copy, yes, and go in here and paste. Is sweet. It doesn't animate along with it, so that's interesting. And the animation is inside of the pre-comp, so I need to get it inside of that pre-comp. And the balls are black, so it's not going to translate. Hopefully it will. Wait, hold on. Let's put it on here. Yep. So maybe I should change the color of these spheres right here and see how that works. Okay, now I see them. Oh, wait, hold on. Let them cook. And they're already apparent. You see, they are on the outside. But for some reason they don't appear here, and I can't fucking see them anywhere. Okay, so we need to figure out a way to make this appear and move it at the same time. At the same time, I can just copy these keyframes and copy them over to the mother comp. But that's just tedious. I feel like that's too much work, and if I wanted to change it, that's not going to be very easily done. So, okay, let me copy this back in here, and then we copy the keyframes. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna try it and see if that's like efficient. I'm assuming it's not going to be efficient, but if that's the only way we can do it, then whoa. Copy one of them, not X. Go in here, paste. Why is it okay? No, this is not it. So we kind of have like two problems right now. The first is the blending mode for this texture, and the second is how we're gonna move the texture along with the spheres. Okay, if we can figure that out, we can move to the next step, which is the animation, the actual animation of the balls. Pause. Okay. Okay, let's get this out of the way and try to figure out. Oh, I got it. I think I got it. This is what I'm gonna do. Check me out, alright? Look at this. We are on this frame right here. And then, look at this. Look at this. I just be getting like some ideas, man. I'm going to make these into like one shape layer that has multiple shape layers. Is there like something in here I can use to make the process easier? Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to like copy and paste, which is okay, I'm gonna look into that next time. But this is I'm gonna call it balls. I should stop calling it that, actually. Why is there a merge layer? Huh? Okay, we're good. There's a merge layer we can delete there. And a merge pass. It's called merge pass, not merge layer. And then merge pass in here. There it is. Alright. Not WhatsApp. Wait. Okay, and then since we have everything there, we can group these. All right, as well as these. As well as these. And then copy, paste. Maybe paste in place. What did that do? Paste. Fuck. Okay. Let's do this. I copy this. I cut it. So let's just copy. Why can't I just like take it, you know? Why is that so fucking hard to do, man? Stroke. I don't need no goddamn stroke. Let me put this in here, man. There. It's another name now. Okay. How do we merge? Oh, shape layers. Okay, okay, look. One thing fucking about me is that I need to look for, like, try to look for an efficient way. If I can't find it, then I wasted, like, time. Okay, there's a bunch of options here that you're not seeing, so maybe I can... Wait, can I show it on my OBS? It doesn't show, does it? That's unfortunate. That's okay. And there's a layer with this script. It's called Motion Tools Layout. It's a very cool script. It's got like a bunch of fucking utilities that make things way easier, make your life way easier. New script, collect color palette. Ooh, toggle stroke style. What does that mean? Motion tools basics. There's functions and there's scripts. Okay, add expression, execute script template. I need to take a look at these. Add limb, okay. Add parent to null, bounce, clone, collect color, crop, duplicate. duplicate comp, elastic, extract shapes. Extract shapes. Okay, what is the opposite of extract shapes? I need the opposite of extract shapes. Loop in and out. Merge shapes. I like that. That sounds good. Wait, merge shapes? Where is it? Is it in here? Merge shapes. There it is. Okay. So let me grab these merged shapes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This feels so much better. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Balls. Yes, balls. Okay. So we have these shapes. Oh my god. Yes, please. Oh my god. Okay. We call it ball 01. Go a little lower. Ball 02. These are called spheres, man. I'm just calling the balls because ball 3. It's easier to write. That's why. Because it's easier to write. No other reason. There. That's the name of the balls. And then, alright, so why are we doing all this? I actually forgot. And then we can unprecomp this. So there is no null. Why is a null created? Get the hell out of here. And then this is going to be balls. And then we can move the balls now. But here's the idea. We can do that. And we can probably also add the texture. That's going to be relatively easier, I suppose. But now we have the problem of animating these motherfuckers individually. How do I do that? Why is animation so hard? Oh my god. Okay. Wake the fuck up. There we go. Goofy, so I can move these individually, like inside of this shape right here, but I want them to be like in separate shapes. I want them to be in separate shapes, please. You know the reason why I want it to be in separate shapes? Because I can do them in like one shape. But it's going to be how do I say this? It's going to be less efficient, I feel like. Also, how the fuck are these going to animate on anyways? Okay, maybe I do need a little break. Oh! I got an idea. I got an amazing idea. So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a break. This is amazing. And this is going to be, not a be right back, because I'm still gonna be here, but book reading break. Incredible, man. So this is right here. Boom. Let's make it a little smaller. And this is our break. since I have this book in my possession right here, we're gonna read a little bit of it. Maybe 2 pages. Okay. I'm gonna read it out loud. I'm gonna read it for you guys. I'm also gonna get onto this book because this is a fucking huge book. This is fucking more than 500 pages. Also, but oh my god. Wait, let me fix the light. There it is. Okay. This is a copy that's supposed to be distributed in India, Bangladesh, Bhutan, I don't know, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. And for some reason, I feel like they give the most fucked up prints to these countries because there's a lot of like how do you say this? Words that are not written the right way, typos. Is that what it's called? Like and there's like this part here that I don't know if this is like intentional or not, but I don't know if you can see this. It's this right here. There's like basically blank spaces. And the sentences right here don't make any fucking sense. So I don't really get this. I need to get like an electronic version of this book to check. But I'm just gonna read through it. So do I hold it like this just to to show people that I'm reading a book? Okay, so this is, by the way, this is called The 48 Laws of Power. And basically it gives 48 laws of power. Amazing commentary. I know. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick up from where I left off. It says the most important of these skills and power's crucial foundation, the ability to master your emotions. An emotional response. Wait, it's going to be an ASMR. So okay. An emotional response to a situation, the single greatest barrier to power, is the single greatest barrier to power. A mistake. This, by the way, this is not me. This is not me just like reading this by mistake. There is no is in the book. Like it's missing. So I'm just trying to read this as correctly as I can. An emotional response to a situation is the single greatest barrier to power, a mistake that will cost you a lot more than any temporary satisfaction you might gain by expressing your feelings. Emotions cloud reason, and if you cannot see the situation clearly, you cannot prepare for and respond to it with any degree of control. Anger is the most destructive of emotional responses, for it clouds your vision the most. It also has the ripple effect that invariably makes situations less controllable and heightens your enemy's resolve. If you are trying to destroy an enemy who has hurt you, far better to keep him off guard by feigning friendliness than showing your anger. I think this is something that readers can get out of context or mistakenly understand, is that this feels like war. Like what this book gives the impression of is that you go out there every day, it's war against people, but it doesn't really have to be that way. The book is just very over dramatizing it, if that's a word. It's using these terms like enemies and destroy and banish. It's all very strong words, really. And I get that they're a writer and everything, but you can convey the wrong idea very easily with this type of sort of stuff, especially when people can take things very literally, I suppose. Yeah. So, and then this is the part where it doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm just gonna try to read it and see if it does, because I read it in my heart and it didn't fucking do anything. Let me send a heart to myself because I deserve it. So I thought to myself, with what means, with what deceptions, with how many varied art, with what industry a man sharpens his wits to deceive another. Oh wait. And through these variations, the world is made more beautiful. Francesco Virotti, contemporary and friend of Machiavelli. Okay, so that does make sense. Okay. There are no principles. There are only events. There is no good or bad. There are only circumstances. The superior man espouses events and circumstances in order to guide them. If there were principles and fixed laws, nations would not change them as we change our shirts, and a man cannot be expected to be wiser than an entire nation. Honor de Bol So this is French. Honor de Balzac, I think. Love and affection are also potentially destructive, in that they blind you to die often self to the often self-serving. Yeah, so the is die in here for some fucking reason, right? So in that they blind you to the often self-serving interests of those whom you least suspect of playing a power game. You cannot repress anger or love, or avoid feeling them, and you should not try. But you should be careful about how you express them, and most important, they should never influence your plans and strategies in any way. Honestly, that's spitting facts on this one. Related to mastering your emotions is the ability to distance yourself from the present moment and think objectively about the past and future. Like Janus, the double-faced Roman deity and guardian of all the gates and doorways, you must be able to look in body directions? In every direction? At once. The better to handle danger from wherever it comes. I'm reading this literally, by the way, but word by word. Such is the face you must create for yourself. One face looking continuously to the future and the other to the past. For the future, the motto is no days on alert. Spittin'. Nothing should catch you by surprise because you are constantly imagining problems before they arise. This is another thing that people may take out of context. So, when he says that, the writer, just don't be imagining like the worst shit that's going to happen, because that can cripple you. That can either cripple you, or you can be like, okay, so this like the worst case scenario can happen to me anytime. So what's the point of me doing this? So yeah, don't do that. Instead of spending your time dreaming of your plan's happy ending, you must work on calculating every possible permutation and pitfall that might emerge in it. The further you see, the more steps ahead you plan, the more powerful you become. Yeah, see, planning and taking like precaution is good, but yeah. The other face of Janus looks constantly to the past, though not to remember past hurts or bear struggles. Okay, good. That would only curb your power. That's true. Half of the game is learning how to forget those events and in the past that eat away at you and cloud your reason. The real purpose of the backward glancing eye is to educate yourself constantly. You look at the past to learn from those who came before you. The many historical examples in this book will greatly help that process. Okay? Then, having looked to the past, you look closer at hand to your own actions and those of your friends. This is the most vital school you can learn from, because it comes from personal experience. You begin by examining the mistakes you have made in the past, the ones that have most grievously held you back. You analyze them in terms of the 48 laws of power, and you extract from them a lesson and an oath. I shall never repeat such a mistake. I shall never fall into such a trap again. Excuse me. If you can evaluate and observe yourself in this way, you can learn to break the patterns of the past, an immensely valuable skill. That's facts. Okay. Power requires the ability to play with appearances. To this end, you must learn to wear many masks and keep a bag full of deceptive tricks. Deception and masquerade should not be seen as ugly or immoral. All human interaction requires deception on many levels, and in some ways, what separates humans from animals is our ability to lie and deceive. This is very interesting. Might even be controversial. In Greek myths, in India's Mahabharata cycle, in the Middle Eastern epic of Gilgamesh, it is the privilege of the gods to use deceptive arts. A great man, Odysseus, for instance, was judged by his ability to rival the craftiness of the gods, stealing some of their divine power by matching them in wits and deception. Deception is a developed art. Oh, by the way, I didn't change this to Photoshop. Look at that. Beautiful. So let me try to finish this page. Power by matching them in wits and deception. Deception is a developed art of civilization and the most potent weapon in the game of power. You cannot succeed at deception unless you take a somewhat distant approach to yourself, unless you can be many different people wearing the mask that the day and the moment require. With such a flexible approach to all appearances, including your own, you lose a lot of the inward heaviness that holds people down. Make your face as malleable as the actors. Work to conceal your intentions from others. Practice luring people into traps. This sounds unhinged. Playing with appearances and mastering arts and deception are among the aesthetic pleasures of life. They are also key components in the acquisition of power. If deception is the most potent weapon in your arsenal, then patience in all things is your crucial shield. Patience will protect you from making moronic blunders. Like mastering your emotions, patience is a skill. It does not come naturally, but nothing about power is natural. Power is more godlike than anything in the natural world. Okay, now... And patience is the supreme virtue of the gods, who have nothing but time. Everything good will happen. The grass will grow again if you give it time and see several steps into the future. Impatience, on the other hand, only makes you look weak. It is a principal impediment to power. That's very interesting. I think I've fallen to the weakness of being impatient multiple times. Power is essentially amoral, and one of the most important skills to acquire is the ability to see circumstances rather than good or evil. Power is a game. This cannot be repeated too often, and in games you do not judge your opponent by their intentions but by the effect of their actions. You measure their strategy and their power by what you can see and feel. How often are someone's intentions made the issue only to cloud and deceive? What does it matter if another player, your friend or rival, intended good things and had only your interest at heart, if the effects of his actions or action lead to so much ruin and confusion? It is only natural for people to cover up their actions with all kinds of justifications, always assuming that they are acted out of goodness. You must learn to inwardly laugh each time you hear this and never get caught up engaging someone's intentions and actions through a set of moral judgments that are really an excuse for the accumulation of power. You can't really argue with that. Wait. This is a few pages, about 3 pages. It is a game. Your opponent sits oppose you. Both of you behave as gentlemen or ladies, observing the rules of the game and taking nodding personality. Taking nodding personally. You play with a strategy and you observe your opponent's moves with as much calmness as you can muster. In the end, you will appreciate the politeness of those who you are playing with more than their good and sweet intentions. That's actually not. That's good. That's good. I like that. Train your eye to follow the results of their moves, the outward circumstances, and do not be distracted by anything else. Half of your mastery of power comes from what you do not do, what you do not allow yourself to get dragged into. For this skill, you must learn to judge all things by what they cost you. As Nietzsche wrote, referencing Nietzsche is a bit of a red flag to me. The value of a thing sometimes lies not in what one attains with it, but in what one pays for it, what it costs us. Let me read that again. The value of a thing sometimes lies not in what one attains with it, but in what one pays for it. Okay. What it costs us. Perhaps you will attain your goal, and a worthy goal at that. But at what price? Okay. Apply this standard to everything, including... I can't read this. What is this word? Including what... I swear to God. Okay, this is the word I'm fucking reading right now. Like, this is it. Like, letter by letter. This is not me being a fucking illiterate. That's literally the word. What is that? But at a price... Okay, apply this... There's no dots sometimes, by the way. Crazy shit. Apply this standard to everything, including where... Wherein... Including... Where to count... Whom, I think, to collaborate with other people or come to their aid. When to collaborate with other people and come to their aid. Okay? In the end, life is short, opportunities are few, and we have only so much energy to draw on. And in this sense, time is as important a consideration as any other. Never waste valuable time or mental peace of mind on the affairs of others. That is too high a price to pay. Okay. Power is a social game. To learn and master it, you must develop the ability to study and understand people. As the great 17th century thinker and courtier Baltasar Garcian wrote, many people spend time studying the properties of animals or herbs. How much more important it would be to study those of people with whom we must live or die. Facts. To be a master player, you must also be a master psychologist. You must recognize motivations and see through the clouds of dust with which people surround their actions. An understanding of people's hidden motives is the single greatest piece of knowledge you can have in acquiring power. It opens up endless possibilities of deception, seduction, and manipulation. People are of infinite complexity, and you can spend a lifetime watching them without ever fully understanding them. So it is all the more important then to begin your education now. In doing so, you must also keep one principle in mind. Never discriminate as to whom you study and whom you trust. Never trust anyone completely and study everyone, including friends and loved ones. Finally, you must learn always to take the indirect route to power. Disguise your cunning, like a billiard ball that caroms several times before it hits its target. Your moves must be planned and developed in the least obvious way. By training yourself to be indirect, you can thrive in the modern courts, appearing the paragon of decency while being the consummate manipulator. This is very edgy. Sounds like a villain. Consider the 48 Laws of Power a kind of handbook on the arts of indirection. Oh my god, somebody's calling me. I can't pick up right now. Wait. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me check if you can actually hear me. This is excellent. Okay. Great. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like this whole preparation I need to do it by myself.
I feel like this
Like
whole
off stream.
preparation, I need to do it by myself.
Also, I should never pick up the phone again.
Also, I should never pick up the phone again.
On these streams because I need to be focusing on this.
On these streams because I need
Okay.
to be focusing on
Let me grab. Not this one. So I'm just gonna finish reading this part on stream and then I'm gonna end stream. What? Oh fuck. Okay, let's get back to this. I missed the page. Let me get back. Deception, the 48 levels of power. Okay, let's get back in here. So we were saying the 48 laws of power is a kind of a handbook on the arts of indirection. The laws are based on the writings of men and women who have studied and mastered the game of power. These writings span a period more than 3,000 years and were created in civilizations as disparate as ancient China and Renaissance Italy. Yet they share common threads and themes, together hinting at an essence of power that has yet to be fully articulated. The 48 laws of power are the distillation of this accumulated wisdom, gathered from the writings of the most illustrious strategists, Sun Tzu, Clausewitz, statesman, Bismarck, Talleyrand, courtiers, Castiglione, Gracian, seducers, Ninan de Langlois, Casanova, and con artists, Yellow Kid Wheel in history. Okay. The laws have a simple premise. Certain actions almost allows increase one's power, the observance of the law, while others decrease it and even ruin it, the transgression of the law. These transgressions and observances are illustrated by historical examples. The laws are timeless and definitive. The 48 laws of power can be used in several ways. By reading the book straight through, you can learn about power in general. Although several of the laws may seem not to pertain directly to your life, in time you will. In time you will probably find that all of them have some application, and that in fact they are interrelated. By getting an overview of the entire subject, you will best be able to evaluate your own past actions and gain a greater degree of control over your immediate affairs. A thorough reading of the book will inspire thinking and reevaluation long after you finish it. The book has also been designed for browsing and for examining the law that seems at a particular moment most pertinent to you. Say you are experiencing problems with a superior and cannot understand why your efforts have not led to more gratitude or a promotion. Several laws specifically address the master-underling relationship, and you are almost certainly transgressing one of them. By browsing the initial paragraphs for the 48 laws of power in the table of contents, you can identify the pertinent law. Finally, the book can be browsed through and picked apart for entertainment, for an enjoyable ride through the foibles and great deeds of our predecessors in power. A warning, however, to those who use the book for this purpose: it might be better to turn back. Power is endlessly seductive and deceptive in its own way. It is a labyrinth. Your mind becomes consumed with solving its infinite problems, and you soon realize how pleasant... Huh? What? Okay, oh my god. You soon realize how lost you have become. Okay, I'm just gonna... in other words, it becomes most amusing by taking it seriously. You do not do not be frivolous with such a critical matter. The gods of power frown on the frivolous. They give ultimate satisfaction only to those who study and reflect, and punish those who skim the surfaces looking for a good time. Any man who tries to be good all the time is bound to come to ruin, among the great number of who are not good. Hence a prince who wants to keep his authority must learn how to not be good, and use that knowledge, or refrain from using it, as necessity requires. This is just facts. Okay, tomorrow we can get to the first law. It's never outshine your master. I read some of this chapter, by the way, and it's very interesting, so I'm just gonna read it again tomorrow, inshallah. But yeah, 48 Laws of Power, very interesting book. Let me mark it. And yeah, doing this like on stream, this animation prepping, is not a good idea. So it's best to keep it off stream. Yeah. Anyways, we read a little bit. I'm gonna make that a reoccurring sort of like event, and I'm gonna take that actually deep work. I'm gonna take it off, and I'm gonna start reading Power, 48 Laws of Power on stream. All right. Anyways, that's it. Bye.